Hello, this is just a quick review for Mafia 3 on the PS4. I just went and bought it yesterday, it only came out yesterday. And I've played Mafia 2, absolutely loved Mafia 2. So I thought I'll definitely get this when it come out. Um, and to be honest, if I'm 100% honest, it is good, right? This is just a summary. It is really good, but I am slightly disappointed because I think they've changed the game. They've changed the way it plays. Now it's heavily reliant on the underbosses, and you can't really progress unless you do all this underboss shit. Whereas in Mafia 2, you were allowed to just do your own thing and you progressed at your own speed, whereas this, it's forcing you to do certain objectives in order to progress in the game, which is bullshit. But there is a lot of things I do like about it. I was saying this one on the footage. This is the water is obviously just deep enough to submerge the car, but not to actually make it conk out. So I don't know if it was glitched or if it was just the water was just the right height. Um, but like I said, the driving, the graphics, like graphics first of all, I like the graphics, they're really good. But sometimes the sun shines too much and it shines in your eyes and it takes the piss. It's not beautiful, it's just annoying.
Target acquired.
Um, and basically it's very heavy on stealth, like you can see. There's a large nearly every mission you've got to go on requires you to do stealth unless you want to just go in guns blazing, which is normally good. But on this, they've made the shooting really realistic. I mean, on number 2, Mafia 2, the shooting was the same. You get a small reticle, or the accuracy is shit. So, it's not very good shooting. I mean, as a strategy to take over somewhere, it's not a very good idea because it's hard. It's really hard to shoot. You can shoot off the hip where you don't hold L2 and you're just shooting normally. That's probably the best. I've done them both with petrol bombs there. But it's very hard to shoot, so I've been doing the levels just stealthing, and luckily the AI is shit. It's so shit. You can basically walk right in front of people and it takes an age for them to react. So you can, by the time they've turned around and looked at you and then reacted, you've already been up and slit the throat. So you can take the piss a bit, and it makes it easy because I've got it on hard. Like I always start the game on hard, and I've got it on hard, and I'm finding it easy. Like I am literally just going in, clearing out. Look at him. He's not even. He's looking at the wall. He's crouched down behind that settee, and he's looking at the wall. It's just. There's problems in it like that where the AI is just horrendous, honestly. And the driving, like I say, it's really realistic to the fact where the cars feel very sluggish and heavy and they haven't got amazing acceleration. I mean, I'm only at the beginning of the game, so I haven't really unlocked all the car customization and shit like that. Um, so I can't really judge the cars, but I do like the handling, especially when you're doing handbrakes or drifting around the corner. If you just tap circle, which is your handbrake, if you just tap circle as you're powering around the corner, depending on what car you're in, like if it's got good acceleration and power and that, but you can carry some amazing drifts. And I don't know, it's just that's the kind of thing you love doing. I mean, I always compare everything to Grand Theft Auto, but the driving on Grand Theft is good, but it's hard to keep like a really long drift going unless you've got your car set up, or like it's a certain car that drifts or whatever. But it's not as easy to do, whereas in this, any car you pick up, you break into, it's pure drift king. You can just hold the drift for ages, like you might see in some of the footage. I can't remember if I put some in, but this is it. And just see these boxes on the wall, these are wiretaps, and this bit here, this is when you pick locks. The smaller the green bit there, and then the bigger the green bit here. So it's basically you just turn it until it turns green, then you press square, and then that lever goes left and right, and you just stop it in the green bit. It's a piece of piss. But now I've got the wiretap in, and it reveals everything on the map. It's a bit like the like the checkpoints on Assassin's Creed, where once you've went up and you've scoped the land out, it gives you everything that's available in that area. So it's that kind of thing. See that I missed it and it still let us in. So maybe that was a glitch. I don't know, but I'm not rushing it, but I just know that the AI isn't quick enough to react. I mean, there's only been a couple of times where I've been trapped and they've started shooting. Like I say, it's always when they're shooting. If they're not shooting, then you can just walk in. Like, apparently in the game, if anyone who works in the shop sees you in the back when you're not meant to be there, they're meant to run and go and phone the police. But look, there was nothing even in that. But I came in, and later on in a different bit of footage, I actually robbed him. I just took the money out, because you just press square and it takes the money out, and he didn't even react. I just went in and robbed him. Like this, look. I've just killed him right in front of me. I expect a massive gunfight, but look, by the time he reacts, you can just quickly get in there and kill him. I mean, he did start shooting us, but 9 times out of 10 they don't even have the gun out yet, so they won't be able to shoot you. Even if they do have the gun out, it does take them a very long time to react, and your health regenerates after a while. And you can, like I say, you can pinch any vehicle you want. Mostly people will run and go and grass you up like a witness, but you're best off just keep driving, because by the time the police get informed, you're well out of the area and they just call the search off. Here's an example of the police AI. That blue circle is like the radius. So look, I was right on the edge of it. There's the police there. They're coming searching for us. But look, they can see you. I mean, Grand Theft Auto police would have seen you and you would still be under arrest. Like, you know what I mean? The whole map would be flashing and you wouldn't be able to just get away. But I just got a bit of distance and I even just kept my gun out. And then they drive past, they get back in the car, they call off the search, and then they just drive past and they point the gun. And then if you see, because I had my gun out, you'll see like the reaction times of the police with the blue circle. Like every enemy has like a white line with a point on it, and the point obviously points at you. It's like their line of sight. So the white turns to red, I think, or it just goes white and then goes really big. But sometimes people will suss you and then they'll run and phone for reinforcements. But you can have underbosses that have got perks which will like disable the phone lines so they can't call for reinforcements and shit. But look at the AI on the police here. They've just been looking for us. They've called off the search. There, just see the blue line. That's like there. So I've still had plenty of time to put my gun away and, you know, run away. Like this bit, look, you just bum rush them, just run in straight away and just start pressing circle and you kill them before they have a chance to react. And this bit is another, like when you press your touchpad, you can do like your Batman detective mode. I kept missing, but they just walk into the shots because they've only got a certain radius around them, which lets them detect where I am. So because I'm looking through the scope, they haven't got a clue where I am, so they're just walking into me shots. Like I'll climb down the ladder, I think, and then I just came back up again because there was 2 more blokes coming. But it's like, my point is, the AI is shit. It really is shit. I'm a bit disappointed because I felt Mafia 2 was harder, especially when you're shooting and stuff. But this one is set 20 years after the Mafia 2, so there's different cars. I mean, the soundtrack's really good. It's got some really good tunes on, but the only problem is that you get sick of listening to the tunes because there's only about 20 really good songs. And then every time you're getting in and out of cars and the radio comes on and it's always like House of the Rising Sun or something. There, just say how they're just walking into me shots. I mean, the AI is shit on this, but you do get sick of the music, even though it is class. So normally now I'm at the point, I mean, I've only been playing it about 2 hours or something, and I'm already at the point where as soon as I get into a car, I'll just turn the radio straight off, because you're sick of hearing the tunes all the time. There is times where I'll get in and I like the music, so I'll leave it on, and so it's down to personal preference really, but I do find it a little bit annoying. What else? Like I say, it's all about the underbosses. and it's a bit shit, like, because I've used the code, unlocked, like, I redeemed a code on the PlayStation Network for like three 3 guns and 3 new cars, but I can't use them until I unlock Burke, who's one of the underbosses, and then he gives us the option to come and drop me car off like the mechanic on Grand Theft. But I've only just done that, the Black Wifey. That's the first underboss, and then my second underboss is Vito, who's the main character from Mafia 2. And I've only just opened him. Like, he's only just became open on the map. So Burke must be after that. So it's forcing you to do like 2 of the underbosses out of 3 or 4 without having access to any cars or being able to customize your vehicle. And also, you can only customize your vehicle by getting favors from your underbosses. Like, you do them a favor and they'll reward you with racing suspension. That's shit, that. Whereas in Mafia 2, it was like Grand Theft. You would drive to the custom shop and you could put it on when and wherever you wanted. But I do like the game, and if you like Mafia 2, I would go and play it, but it's all about the Mafia boss, the underbosses and shit, and the AI is terrible. But the driving's good, and the graphics are good, the music's good, and it is good fun, like, so that's it. See you there.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.